Hey everybody, welcome back. We're looking at the 537 Benchmade Bailout. You ask yourself, have I seen Zach's review on this yet? The answer is yes. You've seen my review, took a quick look at it. This one's one I just cracked out of the box, 5 of 1200, first production run, pretty sweet. Now, I do have to say, you see some tools out here. You ever got the knife pivot lube? You gotta have that. Shout out to Knife Pivot Lube, KPL. Gotta have the Weehaw, tools and bits. You ask yourself, what could we be doing? You see the gray mat, maybe it's project time. Let's see, do you recognize maybe the work? Can you call it out ahead of time? You've maybe seen him's work on some of my other knives. Maybe the bug outs, pictured here. Maybe even, most recently, on my 940. And this one's on the 940-2. I threw some titanium blue barrel spacers on and a pocket clip from Saibu. If you haven't seen this, I'll link this one down below. Check out this video. These scales are pretty nice. You see some contouring to them. Anyways, so you probably recognize this work. Let's get to it. This is from Rock Scale Design. They come in the nice plastic hard shell. Pop this open. What do we get? Oh yeah. Get some titanium bailout scales. So take a peek there. You can see some of the milling inside. We'll get these out here. Take a closer look. Now, one of the things to note is the bailout's super lightweight. So one of the things that we got to look at is how much weight do these add? Now, you can see some branding right there, RSD for Rock Scale Design. See if that blows out of there. There we go. But you can take a look at the milling. You can see the work done there on the titanium. These are drilled out for a right-handed pocket clip. You see the work here. You see the contouring here for a little bit of grip. It's got a little bit of texture to it. And then obviously where the barrel spacers are going to go, these are kind of squared out, more oval shaped, so they won't rotate. You can see from here. I was kind of hoping there would be a special surprise in there, like a flat back spacer with get rid of this pommel, but I guess wish in one hand, right? Super excited. I really appreciate Rock Scale Design sending these out. So thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and get these installed on this bailout right here. And we'll take a peek and see what they look like. All right, so we got all our tools ready. And what we'll do is for safety, a couple things. Let's close the blade and let's put these scales off to the side a little bit, just so we don't get them marred up before we get all the fun going. So let's take the pocket clip off. And again, these are from Rock Scale Designs, titanium Benchmade Bailout scales. Now, he has two designs, or not two designs, two finishes right now. One is a sandblasted, and one which is like an aluminum blasted. And if you're going to do any sort of, behind camera, it's kind of hard there. There we go. If you're going to do any sort of anodizing, you want the sandblasted version. Go from there. So they are made out of, I think it's grade 5. Let me look. Grade 5 titanium. And, you know, one of the things that he pitched on these was the keeping the weight reduced down. So we'll compare that when we get done here. Thanks for keeping up with me. If you see this Band-Aid at all, don't worry, I'm good. It's not a cut. It was yard work. So shout out to all the lawn rangers out there getting it done. Anyways, I've seen a couple people on the old social medias grind this down, take it off and grind it down. I may have to do that. I need to find a good grinder. So if you know of a good grinder, let me know. If not, I may have to hook up like Triple B, Big Brown Bear, see what he's got going. Grind that down for me. I just don't have, I have that little, you know, work sharp. I could probably do it on that or my Dremel. It just seems like a lot of work for my Dremel, but we'll see. We'll go from there. So we'll take all these little baby screws out. They're around the knife. Just minute little tiny screws that hold it together. And this is a T6 that we're using on the Weehaw tools with the little stubby going. Got that from Blade HQ. Weehaw, if you're out there, let me know. Be fun to give some tool sets away or something. Get a couple more of these for me. I think mine wearing out. I'm gonna have to buy some more, but haven't had problems. You know, had some other cheaper sets from maybe, you know, your local hardware store or something, and stripped out some bug out screws. So wasn't very happy about that. Now these scales here, these titanium ones retail on his website for about $96. And of course you can get in there and get like, I think he opens it up every couple weeks when he gets some product made, but he's got stuff like 940, some Spyderco, a couple different designs for Benchmade Bailout, some Yojimbo 2 looks like, the Manix 2 as well, pair 3. So yeah, he's got a backspacer for the Bailout that hopefully, which is awesome. I have it on one of my other knives right here. You can see it on this one. It's kind of a geared one. But I hope he gets something done for the bailout. That'd be awesome too. So anyways, we got all the body screws out of this. So we'll go ahead and get the pivot out. So we'll swap our bit here. This is magnetized. Always makes it a little fun pulling it out. But locks right in. So we'll get our pivot out. This is a T10 on the Benchmade. Leave a comment down below what your summer plans are. Curious what everybody's doing. I'm working right now, so I don't have any plans yet, so maybe some little trips or something, but work's keeping me pretty busy, so shout out to work. Whoop whoop. I was watching some videos earlier today. A lot of cool videos out there on knives and gear and all sorts of stuff. So here's the inside of the scales. We can take a peek at the Bailout titanium ones from Rockscale. Obviously you got to keep up with some, you know, strength, make them rigid. You got to match some of the, you see how kind of it's milled out up here, just to match some of that. So yeah, get them all oily now. Oh no, they're oily. Yeah, we'll clean them. If you haven't seen this already, I'll link my other Bailout one below where I tore it apart, but that's your pommel. Backspacer. That's your knife. That's your washers or your blade. You got your partial liners with your access lock and omega springs. Plenty of lube for all. All right, so we'll take this off. Put this over here for a second. Let's get the one that's already dirty, eh? That's gonna bother me, I know. It probably won't come off either. Let's try. We got most of it off. Nothing will spit shine won't do. Okay. So there's your scales there. They're drying out, a little marked up, but hey, you got to use them. I don't know why I would have thought they would have stayed nice until the end, but that's okay. So we'll do this. Put some of these back in here. Hold these partial liners. Couple twists and they're locked in, so I have to use, I don't know, I think you can use Windex on these. I like these. And I will find out in post below exactly which ones they are. I can't remember if these are the sandblasted or aluminum blasted. I think they're the sandblasted ones. that he sent me. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on these. I mean, obviously, if you're watching it, you got some interest in it. You know, it really takes away from the issues that got brought up in the past of, you know, the flex. You know, and if you've seen my bug out videos, you know, will it flex? That was a huge issue, you know, that a lot of people brought up. So flat side of the pivot right there, if you can see, it matches the flat side here, it goes towards the access lock. So we'll put that in there. Flat side up, so to speak. And we'll use this to get a little bit of wiggle out of it. We'll see how tight those tolerances are. Hopefully enough that I can get it in there without too much problem. Had this going the other night and it was kind of interesting. I was doing a swap out and on some scales and doing a little project for a friend on YouTube here and subscriber and fellow knife community member, and the tolerances were just really tight, so everybody's gonna laugh and go, "Ah, with that." Anyways, we'll wait a second. We'll keep this one together. Let's put the other scale on. Get that going. Get it looking good. Curious to know if you guys have seen his Rock Scales design. He posted a thing on, I think it was his Instagram. He did like a Joker themed bug out scale. Holy cow. That thing was gorgeous. Okay, well, cart in front of the horse. You guys are probably telling me this already in the comments. Put your back spacers in. Durr. Put your barrel spacer in. I so didn't want that to be in there. I just forgot it and left it out. Okay. So here we go. These will go in here. What's going on here? This is not wanting to fit. There we go. Gotta use the right ones there, Zach. So much fun. Oh, it still is in the old one. Hadn't popped out yet. Well, now that's just gonna be a pain, huh? See if it'll come out there. You can do it! Maybe not. Alright, put that one down. Got a little Loctite in there, as you can see, so a little push from the backside always helps. Let's put these back in there. Well, there you go. Get to talking, get to doing it on camera. You put the knife together without a few pieces. I was like, why is it not fitting? Oh, duh. Anyway, so on a more positive note, I'll be reading all your comments. Try to comment on all of them. And I'll see maybe who's got the most exotic summer trip planned to, like, New Jersey or something. I don't know. Anyways, so now we got the actual barrel spacers in, the pommel, which I can't wait to get rid of. Sorry, Benchmade, it's got to go. At least on this one for me. So this will be a nice one when they get it all done. Get that little back spacer. And I'm sure there'll be more people working on scales. You know, it's a brand new design. I mean, I can feel already how solid it is, so it's dialed in for weight and everything else. You guys can probably see the look of it already. What do you guys think already? Something you're ready to do? I like it. I mean, you've seen the carbon fiber ones I have. from a different manufacturer, and those are solid. So do some titanium ones. I think they're coming out with some other titanium ones too. The other manufacturer is. So anyways, let's work on that pivot again. We got the pivot and these two to go. Again, apologize. Thanks for keeping me straight on putting the knife together the correct way. So we will see if we can get that in there. Flat side up. Sometimes you got to pull back on this access lock as well. Just helps take this tension off the springs. Get in there. Should be ready to go, like right there. Rock Scale Design's like, yeah, we tightened up the tolerances a little bit. Be like, come on. Watch for everybody else that's gonna do it on video. I may have to do this not behind or not in front of the camera. We'll see. We'll give it a few more seconds. See if we can get it clicked in there a little bit. All right, I'll get this set. I'll be right back. Okay, just a quick update. What I found was the flat part here is on the bottom side towards the axis lock, or if you're looking at it this way, towards the top side. But the problem is a little bit it sticks up outside the scale, so it's not letting this pivot go through. So I'm going to tear this apart and see if I can get it to fix and go in there. But just want to give you an update while it's torn apart. Be right back. Okay, so what I did, I don't know if you can tell the difference, but you can see how that lip's now gone for the most part out of there. So I untightened, or I loosened this screw and this screw on both sides, and then I pushed the pivot through and then lined it up, and while it was in there I tightened it all back together. So we're going to get this all put back together really quick. Thanks for sticking around to the extra long version here. Put a little KPL on here. Get the washers to stick, as well as get that lubricated. Same thing on this side. Okay. See how well these go in on camera. Not the best. Ah, we lost one. Let's see if we can get it in there. Now let's get this one up. This is gonna be like the wildest video everybody's seen. Okay. Share it with all your friends. Shh, you don't see this. Kids, don't try this at home. I have to watch that Nick Shabazz video and get a couple more of those pry tools and other things he recommends. Alright. Almost got it there. This one's ready to go. That one's almost there. Got it. Okay. So we'll line it up. We'll pull back on our axis bar here. Again, flat side towards the axis. Supposed to fit like butter, right? Just kidding. I need to stop doing these at night after work. wait till the weekends to do them. But I was pretty excited to get these and get them installed. So I want to try to carry this tomorrow with one of my other bailouts. See how it does. So anyways, of course. Looks so perfect. All right, be right back. Okay, so we got the pivot in, flat side on the clip side here, and we'll put this one back together. Of course, we want it super drop shutty, right? It's always the goal. Just kidding. So we'll tighten it down. I mean, you can see centering's just perfect with that. I know we're just gonna make sure all these are tight really quick. So anyways, let me know what your thoughts are on this rock scale design. Benchmade 537 bailout scales. I should wipe this down first, huh? Wonder if this stuff will work good on it. Knife care. What does it say? Huh, should we try it? Let's try it. Why not? Try it on a little spot here, see if it cleans it up nicely. It'll probably give it some weird coating, but I imagine the goal is for it to clean grease and everything and protect. Probably have to just spray it on a rag and put it on here to clean it. Looks like it's doing a pretty good job. Yeah, I like it. Way, way better. So let's just put a little bit more on here. Apologize for my fumbling. Behind the camera is never the easiest. Shout out to everybody else doing reviews behind the camera. Doing swap outs, knife mods. I do need to get a different tripod, so that's on my list. New tripod. Maybe one of those little clamp jobbies that some other guys are using. Kind of looks like a old sewing machine light or something. Then your camera will clamp into it. So the cool part is he does drill for the 3 holes, so if you're not a fan of the mini deep carry clip that came with it, you can always switch it out to something else. You can then maybe you really like the split arrow. Split arrow is kind of your bag. You can bust out one of those. I'm sure there's you can get some free ones of those from everywhere. I know I got some free ones laying around. Anyways, what do you guys think? Oh, didn't adjust the pivot right. Too tight. Let's loosen it up a little bit. Move that out of the way. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's move all this stuff out of the way. Let's take a really good look at these. I still don't like the fingerprints from the grease, the oil, so apologize. I'm just gonna keep bumping the camera until I get it right. I like the look of it. Now, without the pommel, it would be awesome. But I really like the look of this. I will find out a better way to clean these because these kind of left a dark tint to it, but it's probably because they're drying out still. You can see it drying up there. But anyways, what are your guys' thoughts? Do you go with the rock scale design, titanium, grade 5 scales, upgrade from, the flimsy plastic ones? But let's do the comparisons. I want to see, what does it weigh, right? So let's see what it weighs. So let's grab a Benchmade Bailout stock version. So we got one of those right here. This one. So stock version. Let's grab the scale and let's weigh these out. Make sure we're zeroed out. We'll weigh in ounces here. Standard Benchmade 537 Bailout, 2.08 ounces. Now, we take the flimsy scales off, the FRN plastic ones, which by themselves, those weigh half an ounce, 0.56. So we've taken those off. We've added the rock scale design, titanium. No bend, no nothing, no flex. Those are coming in, 2.93. So 2.93 from 2.07, 2.08. That's interesting. You weigh it on the clip side, it weighs 2.07. You weigh it on this side, it's 2.08. Wonder if it's the way it contacts. Let's try it here. 2.93. 2.93, same. So you're getting, the feel of them is incredible. They feel way totally different, if you compare these two to like comparing these two, so this just has some dye on it, but these are the stock standard, Benchmade scales, FRN plastic, to these right here, which you can see are just screaming amazing. Titanium. Those are your differences, So you can only imagine how those will go. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, you guys. I really, enjoy swapping these out. You've seen all my, bug out videos and everything else. You've seen I love scales. I love customizing those things. Making my knives my own. You can see a little bit on this one. You see some flex. So you can see how those come together. And that's on the stock Bailout. There's like 0 flex. So, yeah. I really like it. Want to know your opinion. If you've stuck around this whole entire long video, go ahead and leave a special comment down there. And the comment will be 537. Anyways, hope you guys are having an awesome week. I hope you guys do something kind for somebody this week. And most of all, enjoy yourself, your family, your friends, and look at a new knife. It's always fun to look at them. Don't have to buy. Just go in, play around with some new ones, get a feel for them. So, anyways, you guys take care.